Okay, so today we're doing lesson 13.3, equivalence with customary units of weight. Students will convert customary units of weight from one unit to another and recognize the relative size of different units. Now, can anybody tell me what a customary unit of weight would be?
The measuring weight. What would the label be?
What would the label be? Like
Pounds.
Yeah, pounds,
Tons.
or ounces, or tons. 2 lessons ago, we learned about customary units of length, inches, feet, yards. Last lesson, we learned about customary units of capacity, like liquid capacity, gallons, and quarts, and fluid ounces. So today we're learning about weight. So what is weight? Weight is how heavy an object is, how much the gravity pulls down. The larger an object, you would think, the more heavy it would be, or the thicker. So customary units of weight are ounces, pounds, and then tons. So it's weighed by, they're measured by scales, okay? Scales, like first one, your body weight. This is like a body weight scale. You get on it and it tells you how much you weigh in pounds. This is a balance scale like I have here. You put like a weight on one side and you measure something against that weight on the other side. If it's balanced, the same weight, right? And here's another one. It's a food scale. Like we've seen these at stores. Is like if they have a sale for like carrots are $2 or $3 a pound, you would weigh that to see how much you're going to have to pay, right? In order to buy those. So 16 ounces equals 1 pound. What is that's different from fluid ounces, which is in the measuring capacity. 2,000 pounds equals 1 ton. So if 2,000 pounds equals 1 ton, how many pounds, or 16 ounces equals 1 pound, how many pounds do you think 32 ounces would be? If 16 ounces is 1 pound, how many pounds would 32 ounces? 2 pounds, right? 32 ounces equals 2 pounds. And how many tons would 4,000 pounds be if 2,000 pounds is 1 ton?
4.
And it'd be 2 tons. If 2,000 pounds is 1 ton, then twice as many pounds, which is 4,000, would be twice as many tons, 2 tons. See how that works? If you multiply one side, you get the other side multiplied by the same thing. So let's check around our understanding of this. Which of the following 3 animals do you think would weigh 80 tons? We've got a hamster, a goat, and a blue whale. Which one of these do you think would weigh 80 tons? Mason? Yes, that would probably weigh 80 tons. Which of the following 3 would weigh 40 pounds? Probably, yep, the goat. He would probably weigh 40 pounds. And how about the hamster, Baron? Yep, hamster would weigh 6 ounces. So I have right here, this is the scale. And this is how they measure pounds or ounces. See, like if I put a glue bottle in here, and then we just start putting in. See, this is 1 ounce. If you want to feel how much an ounce weighs, that's 1 ounce. So we put in 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 3 ounces, 4 ounces. So that bottle of glue, I put in 4 different ounces, so that weighs about 4 ounces. So that's how you measure the weight, is you measure it against the scale. And I have some crayons here. These crayons. I just put in 1, so these crayons here weigh 1 ounce. And so this says right here, I've got 1 pound, right? This is 1 pound. If I wanted to put in, I don't have. How much does 1 pound weigh? It weighs about 16 ounces. These are 8 ounces. So how many of these? Do you think? I would have to put in 2 of those to equal 16 ounces. So you can tell that's equal. So 1 pound equals 60. Yeah, you can pass it around. So that's how you measure weight with scales. Okay. So let's look at 691. When Lori was born, she weighed 7.5 pounds. Now there are 16 ounces in every pound. What was Lori's weight in ounces? Okay, so what do you think we would do first? We would need the conversion from pounds to ounces, right? So there are 16 ounces in every pound. So if we have 7.5 pounds, what I did is 16 ounces for every pound, and I have 7.5 pounds. I multiplied 16 by 7.5. See how I got that? And that answer is 112. 16 by 7 is 112. 16 times 1/2 is 8. So it'd be 120 ounces. Okay? See how we got that? Okay, now let's look at 692. Mark is making dinner for his family using the ingredients shown. How many 9 ounce servings did Mark make? Now it shows that we have 1 pound of pasta, 14 ounces of tomato sauce, and how many pounds of meatballs do we have?
1.5.
Okay. Now, it's asking for ounces. So what we need to do is convert all these pounds into ounces. And how many ounces are in 1 pound? 16. So we already have 1 pound of pasta. How many ounces would that be? 16 ounces of pasta. And our tomato sauce is already in 14 ounces. Okay, and then we have 1.5 pounds of meatballs. So we know 1 of these pounds is 16 ounces, right? And what would 1/2 pound? If 16 ounces is 1 pound, how much would 1/2 pound be? 8. So 16 plus 8, that equals what? 24 ounces. 24 ounces of meatballs. So this plus this plus this. 6 plus 4, 14. Here's 1, 2, 3, 54. We have 54 ounces altogether, but what they're asking is how many 9-ounce servings did Mark make? Like if you have 9 people and they all have an ounce, how would we find how many 9-ounce servings is in 54 ounces? How would we find that? Yeah, we would divide by 9. So 54 divided by 9, and so 9 goes in at 54 6 times. So that means that Mark has 6 servings of 9 ounces each. So he could feed 6 people 9 ounces of spaghetti. So let's look at number 6. It says 7 ounces equals how many? No, that's not right. 7 tons equals how many pounds? Now, how many pounds is in 1 ton? There's 2,000 pounds equals 1 ton. Now, if I wanted 7 tons, I did multiply these 1 ton by 7 tons. How much would I multiply this by? How much would I multiply it by first? Times 7, yeah. See? And that equals 14,000 pounds. That equals 7 tons. And you notice right here, it says LBS, like, what does that mean? That's not pounds, right? But I guess that's from the Roman word for it, which is libra, I think. Libra weight. Libra means scale. Like
I've never known where that.
If you think of a horoscope, a Libra, they have the scales. That was the Roman word for scale, Libra. So 14,000 pounds would be 14 what? I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay, so how are we feeling about this?
I feel a lot.
Pretty good. There's a lot with pounds. There's a lot less to know because you only have in customary weight. You have ounces, pounds, and tons. Yes. Oh, we have fractions. Everybody loves fractions, right?
No. Fractions, when it's like multiplying for me, it's kind of easy.
Okay, well, let's look at this. Let's start slow. So 1 pound equals 16 ounces, right? So how much would half of a pound weigh? If 1 pound equals 16 ounces, how much would a half of a pound weigh? If I'm taking half of this, right, I'm dividing it by 2, then I would have to divide this by 2 also to figure out how many it is. So half a pound equals what? 8 ounces. Right. Let's try a fourth of a pound. How much would a fourth of a pound weigh in ounces? So I would divide 16 by 4 because I'm dividing my 1 by 4 to get 1/4. 16 by 4. That's right. So I could write that like 1/4 of a pound equals 16/4 of an ounce. I could do it like that. 16 divided by 4 was what? 4 ounces. I could also do that with tons. 1 ton equals 2,000 libras. Okay. So if I wanted 1/2 of a ton, I would take the formula right here and divide it by 2. 2,000. 1/2 of a ton equals 2,000 pounds divided by 2. And what was that? That equals 1,000 pounds. Everybody following me? Everybody see how this works?
Yeah, 2 pounds.
So what is 1/4 of a ton using that? If I wanted to 16 ounces per pound. What's 2,000 divided by 4? Or what's 20 divided by 4 and add 2 zeros? the 20 there?
500.
500, yeah. So 1/4 of a ton equals 500. Okay, how about 1/2000 of a ton? What would that be? So if 1 ton equals 2,000 pounds equals how many pounds? Right? So 1 divided by 2,000, 2,000 divided by 2,000 equals 1 pound, right? So 1 pound is, if 2,000 pounds is 1 ton, then 1/2000th of a ton equals 1 pound. See how that works? Okay, are there any problems on 693 or 694 that you would like me to help with?
Not yet.
Okay. Our homework would be 695 and 696, but you don't have to do number 11 if you don't want to.